Hey guys, welcome back to another video brought to you today by Total Cards. Today we're going to be opening one of the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Builder expansions, which is Ancient Guardians. They've got a big snake, they've got a big magician, and they've got a big like cyber dude, which is pretty cool. But they're all super cool archetypes. You've got a new reptile archetype, which is really good. A new synchro archetype that kind of works backwards, which is something we've never had before, and of course a new spellcaster archetype. So very cool. Let's crack on open into the first box. We've got about 12 boxes to open today, so it's going to be if I can get into it, which I can't. It's going to be pretty wild. Yeah, I definitely can't get into this box. Straight off to a good start. I'd love to see it. There we go, we're in. But yeah, the deck builder sets are pretty special because these are the only way to get collector rare cards. So there's quite a few new collector rares in this set, and of course some reprints as well, such as Dino Wrestler Pankratops. So yeah. Oh, what's cool about these packs as well, they don't do it all the time, but they have for this one. She's got 3 different artworks on the pack, so we love to see that. It looks way cooler, way nicer to open, bit more interesting. But without further ado, let's start cracking on into some packs. With 12 boxes, hopefully we should see plenty collector rares, but you know, there's no guarantee to that at all. We've got Snake Rain, that is the best card for the archetype. We've got Pankratops, which is a really good reprint, and then we've got Ursatic Slider. It's a holo. We're just gonna do the pile of rares there and kind of hope to plow through these packs. So we've got the Snake Rain again, Trade-in, King of the Feral Imps, an old XE staple if you played the reptiles, and then you got Naya, the Ogadic Remnant. I can't pronounce it, but another super rare. But yeah, I am hoping to see as many collector rares as we can. We're not usually super lucky on collector rares when we open, so you know, maybe today we can break the streak and hope to you know, pull some collector rares. We've definitely got plenty of boxes, that's for sure. But for the first box, we're just going to start off nice and slow, you know, keep the pace kind of cool so you can see each single card. And then once we're kind of past the first box, we'll just start breaking them. There's the first ultra rare. We've got Aaron the Ogadic King. I cannot pronounce that one, but there's another one. They all work by basically being in the graveyard, which is pretty cool because Snake Rain is one of the best ways to get reptiles into your graveyard for sure. So yeah, not bad. 4 packs in, we've pulled an ultra. Can't turn our nose up at that, not one bit. So we've got Pot of Riches, Trade-in, Flogos Ignista, Venom, and Sulphidic Engagence, which is that's really cool artwork. The deck builder, if you know, you're not, or you just starting out with Yu-Gi-Oh, you're not too familiar with all the booster boxes. The deck builders are basically booster packs that you can buy, and with a few of them, you should have enough to make a deck. You can see every card is focused around a specific archetype. So you got the 3 main decks of the set: the Ogadic, the Dos of Full, I can't pronounce that one, and of course the big bear ones, which we haven't seen yet, I don't believe. The Ursatic, sorry. So there's another Ursatic super rare. So you get the 3 decks the product's based around, and of course by the end of one booster box you should have enough cards to make a couple of decks from, which is pretty cool. Because I know a lot of like the main sets, such as Lightning Overdrive, if you were to play that in a kind of a sealed environment, where you can only use cards from that set, a lot of the cards don't work well together. With like Konami making new cards for old archetypes that were printed in previous sets, so you can't really utilize them to the fullest like you would if you were in the set where it debuts. So you got Ogadic Water Lily. But yeah, I'm not sure why Konami don't do these, but they should definitely do draft events for boxes like these, because you're definitely more likely to be able to make a deck out of some of this stuff than you would a main core booster box, that's for sure. But these are how I first started when I jumped back into Yu-Gi-Oh from playing years and years ago. So when I used to play it before, when I was a kid, So I knew the basic rules and stuff like that. And the first thing I did when I jumped back into the game was I bought a bunch of deck builder booster boxes, and of course then I had access to loads of different decks to try, and you know, maybe missing a few cards here and there, but I wasn't breaking the bank to, you know, make those decks a bit better. There's another ultra rare, that's a really cool one as well, for Sulfur Card Fancier. But yeah, you're definitely not like breaking the bank to fill, you know, to make the deck playable. So you know, it helps you just like look at some cards, see what you really fancy, and make a deck from that. So really cool. But yeah, there's also the added bonus of now you can get collector rares in these packs, which you never used to be able to before. So there's definitely a pro to buying Ancient Guardians, that's for sure. Skullmeister, we got the Ursatic Rise, Ogre-Dike, and Ursatic Slider. What is a bit, so before Ancient Guardians we had, drum roll, it was the one with Drytron, which was, come on, Brain, Genesis Impact, which was a really strong set because it had Drytron, and Drytron was one of the best decks when it came out. And before that we had Secret Slayers as well, which introduced 2 archetypes, Adamancipator and Eldritch. So like these boxes are known for bringing some really good decks into the game, and of course, you know, they have cool reprints and cards you haven't seen for a long time. So again, these are pretty canny boxes to pick up. Come on, what are we gonna get? So we've got the Snake Rain again, trading, King of the Feral Imps, and Curious. Looking really cool. The Ogre-Dikes do look very cool. They're all about like coming back from the graveyard and stuff. So Snake Rain, if you open Snake Rain, you're golden. If not, you've got to, you know, find a different way of getting all your Ogre-Dikes into the graveyard. So there's another Ogre-Dike of Light, two in a row. And we're almost through our first booster box, just like that. Not long at all, that's for sure. We have not been going long at all, and we're almost through the first booster box. And there we go, we got the Synchro of the Ursatic. So if you read the effect here, you can see that it's not summoned normally. You see you've got a lot more text on a Synchro than you usually would. Sorry if I'm a bit shaky, but I'm just trying to get it to the camera. But yeah, it cannot be Synchro summoned. It must be special summoned from the extra by sending 2 monsters you control with a level difference of 7 to the graveyard. 1 level 8 or higher, and 1 non-tuner Synchro monster. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters without that level that was special summoned from the extra deck. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can add 1 Ursatic card from your deck to your hand. So this card's pretty cool because, you know, you can Synchro summon them by using a level 8 monster and another monster that has a difference of 7. So if you use a level 9 monster, you could use a level 2 to summon it. Or if you use a level 12, you could use a level 10. So as long as you've got the 1 tuner and the 1 non-tuner monster, with that difference you're able to summon this, and it's treated as a special summon and not a Synchro summon, which is interesting, but still cool nonetheless. And you know, a different option to, you know, summon Synchro monsters if you know, are able to. But a lot of the time you're gonna struggle to you know, these cards will be a lot harder to summon because you're going to struggle to summon out these higher level monsters. So you've kind of got to use the engine itself. So you'll see some more Synchro cards in the set, which really make the, you know, the deck shine. There's even a level 1 Synchro tuner monster, which we've never had before. We've never had a level 1 Synchro tuner because it's near impossible to summon it, because of course you would need a level 1 and a level 1, and that equals 2. So having the option for a level 1 Synchro tuner is pretty cool. Pretty cool, and opens up some different kind of options for sure. So without waffling anymore, we'll get through the last few packs. And I'm just trying to be mindful that I'm putting the same you know, cards that we've already got in the same pile, which I have not been doing by the looks of it. Which I have not been doing. We will keep going though. We've got Ogre-Dike Water Lily again. You go there. And the last pack of the first booster box, we have got a trade-in and a Ursatic Mictanus, if I pronounced that right. Winner, win it to me. If not, I've definitely pronounced some other stuff a lot worse than that, so I think we'll be alright. Onto the second box. No collector out the first box. Overall, kind of just like normal feeling booster box. We've got 3 ultra rares. 3 ultra rares. You kind of want to pull 4 if you can, but 3 ultra rares, it's not bad. All the other cards in the set are either rare or super rare. Previously, there used to be only super rare and secret rare in the set, so now these boxes are the only ways to get rare cards, because you can't get rare cards in main core set boosters anymore, which is weird, but it's something to do about making, you know, ratios, making, you know, packs a bit better and stuff like that. Onwards and upwards, I guess. So we've got Prankratops Skullmeister, is a really cool reprint. If you haven't got a Skullmeister yet, you know, he comes up in lots of different formats and is a pretty good hand trap. And then we've got Angelia as our super rare. We haven't pulled Angelia yet. So we might have a Sulphur card, if that's what they're called, a Sulphur card. A full archetype soon. We've got Viper's Rebirth, Feral, Ursatic, Ignister, and another ultra rare. We've got, once again, we've got Amnesia, the Orchidaic Queen, is our ultra rare. Not waiting about with these ultra rares, right? We are definitely getting them short and fast, that's for sure. Next, we have got a Skullmeister, Evil Dragon, Ursatic Mebilius. He looks really cool with like these energy swords or like chainsaws, or he's got energy something. But yeah, he definitely looks very cool. The whole bear archetype with these synchros is really cool, and I'm a sucker for synchro monsters. I really do like being able to play synchro decks. So you know, any new synchro monsters, I'll happily take them. Even if they're bad, why not? One day they might be good. We've got Nunu, the Orchidaic Remnant, which can go here. Then we have got a Florgos, Snake Rain, Pot of Riches, and Nunu, the Orchidaic Remnant. I would normally, after this video, I'll of course sleeve all the super rares, but just for the, you know, the speed of stuff, so we're not sleeving every single pack, I'll do those at the end. So don't panic that the super rares aren't getting the ultra rare love treatment. But we got the big boss of the archetype of the Sulphur cards, if that is how you pronounce them. We have got Kulia. So this is the big bad boss you want to summon, and I believe she has a pretty cool pendulum, not pendulum effect, a main effect. So this is the boss for the archetype we've seen, with all the other ultra rares, you know. So definitely a cool looking archetype for sure. Pendulums are always interesting to play as well. Definitely a mechanic you want to dabble into if you haven't tried playing a pendulum deck yet. So we got Nayua. Next pack we've got a Alurite. Alurite? That's what it sounds like. I'm saying Alurite. Don't believe we've had this one yet. Next we've got Snake Rain, Dino Wrestler, and Sulphacard, Gracia. Next pack we have got a Ursatic, Illuster, a Curse of the Curse, I don't know how you pronounce that, Curse of the Orchidaic Light. We've got a play set of Curse now. We're about halfway through our first box and still we're doing alright. We've pulled about 2 ultra rares from this box, so I would say we're doing okay so far. We've got another Ursatic, so we've got a play set of Micbelis now. So you can see the deck cards are starting to come together. We're starting to get the play sets of some of the cards you need. So you can kind of get a gist of how many boxes, if you were to pull them all, you know, on your own without buying singles. You can obviously see how the fair, but if you only want to buy one box, and of course you haven't filled up all the deck cards and stuff, you can head on over to TotalCards.net. We sell all the singles. You'll see all the cards in the video available on the website, and of course sealed product as well. So definitely a one-stop shop if you want to, pick up Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. Even any other card game, to be fair. So Departure. Not bad. We are still going all right, I reckon. No collector rare as of yet, but I'm hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful. We've got a Nunu, which we haven't pulled a Nunu yet by the looks of it. Oh no, we have. We've now got a play set of Nunu. And next we have got the Trap, the Ursatic Slider, quick play spell. Next we've got Mega Bleus, Trade-In, Ignister, Damage Reptile, and Sulphur Cord Elegance. Cool artwork for the Sulphur Cords for sure. I do like that one. Reminds me of the whole Live Twin vibe they're going for as well. And they're doing a lot of spell cards like that lately. We got Feral. Feral didn't show up on camera very well there. And we got Luciford Angela. Really nice super as well. Next we have a Rise of the Snake and a Ursatic Mick Polar. He's definitely a cool one. Have we pulled a Mick Polar yet? No, we have not. Let's go. So you can see some of the super rares that are a bit harder to pull as well. A bit short printed. Because of course Yu-Gi-Oh did stop short printing cards, but that was only in main core set boosters. So in boxes like these, the deck builders, they still do short print cards and make some of them a lot harder to pull than others. So do be mindful of that when buying these, that you aren't guaranteed an equal amount of all the cards. Of course it's a trading card game, and it is what it is, I guess. 2 packs left of this box to go. Can we pull an ultra rare before we close this box out? We got Ursatic Departure. So we got 2 departures from this box. And on the end, we have got a collector rare Dino Wrestler Prankratops. That is an insane way to close the video out. Well, not video out, but the box out. This is, at my opinion, this is the best collector rare to pull out of the set, because it's the most playable card. Definitely a collector rare I would be trying to pick up if I were you. Usually it's kind of hard to pick it up on the camera, but you can see that it's got the collector rare kind of effect. And of course Prankratops is limited to 1, so you only need to buy 1 of this card. So if you wanted a cool side deck option that looks cool, Dino Wrestler Prankratops is definitely the one I would go for. Really cool. I'm super happy we pulled the Prankratops because it was one of the ones I definitely wanted to see. And we'll put that bad guy up there. So out of the second box, we did manage to pull a collector. I'm super shocked at that because, you don't expect them towards the end, for that's for sure. So definitely a good pull. I love when the reprint, the first collector rare set they did I think it was 15 cards in the set that were collector rare. It was in Tomb Chaos with like the Blackluster Soldier, the Stardust Dragon, etc. Stardust Dragon being my favourite card, of course. So really cool way to introduce collector rares. So I like that although they do collector rares of the new deck cores, so you can play the deck core in like max rarity and make it look really cool. They also do put them as put playable staples in the decks as well. So cards like Prankratops, which is just going to make your deck look even cooler. So for the first pack, we've got Sulphur Cord Harmonia, the field spell. So we've now got a play set of the field spell. And what's also cool about these is if you manage to, these are like usually about a 1 in 3 chance of getting, but because there's so many different collector rares, you don't really know which one you've got. So this one's pretty much, I would say, one of the best ones to pull. It essentially pays for your box as 1 card, so it's really, really good if you manage to pull a collector rare, as they hold a lot of the value of the box. So of course you buy that 1 booster box and pull a collector rare, you can be pretty confident that most of the other cards you've got in the box were basically free if you were to sell that card. So one of the perks of buying boxes rather than the sealed product as well. Yeah, buying boxes instead of the single cards is always that chance you'll pull that little bit extra that essentially pays for the product you bought, which is nuts. I'm super happy we pulled the Pankratops. Can we pull two? We're being greedy now, so we've got Gracia. And that looks like it's our playset of Gracia. Menu. Yeah. We're good. Couldn't get into this pack there. So we've got a Ursatic Magpola. With two of him now. I of course wish I could go into each card and let you guys know exactly what they do, but because that video will be so long, we're opening 12 boxes, we've just got to kind of just plow through these packs. But I would definitely look up some of these archetypes in your free time, because you know, you might think these decks are super cool and something you want to play. So we've got Ursatic, Big Dipper, the field spell for the Ursatic. It's an ultra rare as well, which I'm surprised to see. But yeah, we've got the field spell for the big synchro deck now, which is really good. So next pack, we've got Rise of Snake. We've got Ursatic Slider. We're getting plenty of Ursatic Slider now. Next we have got a Luster Pendulum Draco Slayer, Alureed, the Ogre Dark. Yep, it definitely sounds like I'm saying Alureed. Alureed. We have got a Ursatic, a Pot of Riches, Trade-in, Flogos, Nunu. If I can find Nunu. I know we have Nunu somewhere. I swear we've pulled Nunu. Where on earth is it? I guess we'll never know. Keep her going. So we have got an Xyz, a Dino Wrestler Pankratops. So you can see there's Pankratops as well, so you don't have to pull it in the collector rare, you can get it as a rare. So if you're looking for a cheap option to get Pankratops as well instead of the expensive one, it's there. So you're not restricted to try and pull it like you would if you were in a main set car and you wanted to pull, let's say, Black Rose Dragon from Lightning Overdrive. You don't have to pull the Starlight. You can get the rare. Which makes it a little bit more accessible for new players for sure. About halfway through our third box. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Total Cards on our YouTube, which is where you are right now. But again, you don't want to miss on the content. We have Yu-Gi-Oh, we have Pokemon, Magic. We do it all, we sell it all, so you may as well watch us rip some product open for sure. One-stop shop for everything. So we've got the Sulfid, we got the Cutia, I believe. Yep, we'd only had pulled one Cutia so far, so that's pretty good. Next we have got a Miss Soul, Ursatic Magpola. We've got the playset of Magpola now. Next up we have got the Ignite Reload, Snake Rain, Ursatic King of Frolics, and Ogre Dyke Water Lily. Next up we have the Musica, the Alias, and the Ultra Rare Ursatic Big Dipper. Two of the same Ultra Rare in the same box. That's not something we see all the time. So I think you'd be a bit disappointed if you're trying to pull some different Ultra Rares, but again, we're opening a lot of boxes, so that doesn't matter to us. We'll take the extra Ultra Rare, no problem. We have got Ogdiac, Pot of Riches, Snake Rain Ogre and Nayu the Ogre. I'm just a lot of Ogre words. Ogre yeah. Konami, you're killing me with these words. You're killing me. So we've got a Wavering Eyes, a Kiss of the Ogre. Again, they love giving me these super rare Ogre. I can't say it. Next up we have got the Damaged Reptile, the Ursarctic Mictinus. Have we seen this guy yet? This might be a new one. No, we've got the playset. We've got the playset of that bad boy now. So as you can see, we're starting to wrap up the playsets and starting to get, you know, multiples of the cards. Of course, the ultra rares, they take a little bit longer to get the playsets of, but super rares, you're not always guaranteed, like, you know, the free of the same ultra rare. So we've just got the spell for Departure there, and we're coming through to the last of the packs for our third box. I really doubt we'll be so lucky and pull another collector rare off the back, but I'm sure the Pancratops is not the last collector rare. We'll see it from the opening. Oh, this pack's it's not playing ball. We've got the Offering, the Ogre and the Sulfurfaka, I can't say. But I've put this one in the wrong pile. That one should be here. What I've just kind of noticed about these cards as well is in each artwork there's like a little version of them, which is really cool. See if there's another example. Do you have a little version as well? Yeah, so they all have like a little version of themselves, which is pretty cool. Yeah, something we don't see every day. They're very card fight-esque, the cards though. You know, they do not really what Yu-Gi-Oh look like. Yu-Gi-Oh is usually like, you know, monsters and dragons and stuff like that. The last pack is the Ursarctic Septentron, so the big boss of the Ursarctics. So we have two of him now. I'm not super familiar with the, you know, how the decks look for Ursarctics, but I imagine you probably want two. It's always good to have two, like the big boss, just in case, you know, the first one dies. That's usually normal and just like most strategies, you know. But of course I could be wrong. It could be just a complete one of and not the best, but he definitely looks cool, and I do appreciate how you're supposed to summon it as well, because it's very, very different. But let's keep going. So this is now the fourth booster box we're going to be cracking into. See if we can see some cards we haven't seen yet. So what I might start doing now that we've been through most of it is I'm just going to start skipping to the end of the pack. I just need to open some more sleeves up. But I'm going to start skipping to the end of the pack just because we're kind of familiar now with what to expect from these boxes. So I can safely just get rid of this, put these over here, and we've got a Sulfur Card Exchange. And then it's Elegance, sorry. And then it's just a case of knowing where to pull. So we got a Ursarctic Polary, this guy, which is the level 1 synchro. Oh, it's not a tuner, sorry. I was confident this was a tuner, but it's a level 1, which is really cool for synchros, that's for sure. Something you never see from a synchro monster, and of course he's adorable and looks super cool. So this is one of the ones I wanted to see, and definitely in my free time I'm going to look to see if there's anything broken we can abuse this guy with, because you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh if you don't want to find some busted kind of combo. So let's put you up here. But yeah, you can kind of see we're just going to get straight to it. No more of the kind of, you know, oh look at the rares, because we should have seen most of the rares at this point. So we've got a Mechpola there. And as our next rare, or foil should I say, we've got the Harmonia. And then our next rare is a Ursatic Slider. We've seen plenty of the Slider now. It seems super easy to get that Slider. Next up we have got, a new ultra rare we have yet to see, and this one's a really cool one. You got Tis Sulfurcord Beautia, and you can see there's like a baby in her arms, like the little version of her, but a baby in a harp, which is really, really cool. Quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls. If you have a Pendulum Zone, target one face as well. Banish it when it leaves the field. That's interesting. It's kind of interesting, I guess. They're very, very different, that's for sure. I was expecting it just to banish it, but no, it's when it leaves the field, so pretty weird for sure. I was about to show you the rares there, but we don't need to because we got an Alarit. The next one we have got is Discfoggle, so we've got a playset of her now. Took 4 boxes to get a playset of Cutia. We have got a Curse. We've got plenty of Curse. Next up we have got hey, Shu Ursatic Departure. Plenty of Departure now as well. Departure was a bit slow getting off the ground, but I think we've seen plenty now. Then we've got a Lass for Gold and Angelia. Next up we have got a Naya. Words. We'll figure it out eventually. So we got Curse the Ogre Light. Curse. Boom. We're still yet to see the big boss monster for the snakes. We got the Exchange, Elegance. Sorry, I keep saying Exchange. I'm like that kid that spells out words and then says the complete different word. But not bad looking at all. We've definitely got enough cards here to build some decks, that's for sure. We've got a Harmonia. We've even got an awesome side deck option, which is the Collector Rare Pankratops. So I'm over the moon with the Pank. I'm over the moon. We've got the Naya. That needs to go back on the pile. Only about 5 or so packs left of the 4th booster box. There's a new synchro we are yet to see. The Ursarctic Grand Chariot. So, if this card is special, you can tag up to 2 other cards in the field, destroy them. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets an Ursatic card you control, you can tribute 1 monster from your hand or field and negate the activation. So it's got some generic protection there for targeting only. And the tribute seems kind of important because what you do to trigger the regular monster's effects is tribute them. So by protecting your card, you're going to get some extra kind of advantage or be it from the regular Ursatic monsters. So another cool synchro, to add to the collection. And then of course the next ultra rare we've got is the big boss of the Sulfur cards, being the one we got from the first box, I believe. But still, nonetheless, we'll take it. I do want to try and get that snake though, because we are still missing the big boss from the snake, the Ogre strategy. Last pack. Can we have any luck in it? We've got the Ursatic Myctanus. We're doing alright, We'll move on to the 5th booster box, if I'm able to open it again. We're in. We're making quick and good progress to these boxes for sure. See what we can get out the first pack. Are we going to be blessed with some crazy pulls right away? No, we got the Micpolar, but still, I like this Sarctic strategy, so we'll take it. Next up we have got the Ursic McBillis. I give it a compliment and now we're seeing it non-stop. Alright, I see you, I see you. We've got a Naya. We have got a Gracia. If I can find it. Boom, Gracia. Next up, we have got a Cutia. We've got the 4th Cutia now. Next up, we have got the Mictanus. Got a system going and it's going pretty good. Like lightning, we got a Departure. Got a we've got an Amnesia, the Orgadike Queen, which we have seen before, I believe. But just in case you skipped ahead, there he is. We've got a play set now. No, we don't. These are 3 different cards. Never mind. I just piled them up correctly. So now we've got 2. Gee, they look so similar. We have a King and the Queen. We have got McBillis. And that is Kiss. Next up we have a Nunu. Seems I sleeved one of the Nunus as well there. I guess Nunu gets that sleeve treatment. Oh, we got another Ursic Septentron. So we now have a playset of the big boss monster for the Ursic strategy, which is pretty cool. Such a cool card. Remember when I first saw like the announcement for the Ancient Guardians, and which they normally don't do. They gave us the artwork for the first 3 like bosses, so the cards you see on the boxes, which was pretty cool, and they definitely looked cool. And you know, the mention of like the synchro, how the synchro summons would work, was really cool. So definitely a deck I would like to play around with. Haven't had the chance yet, but definitely something I need to have a look at. Anything combo-y, I kind of love it. So we got Neon. Next we have got a Orgadike Waterloo. Next up we have a Ursic Departure. Then we have an Ursic McBillis. Seeing plenty of him now. He's so cool, like the saws on his hand or whatever they are. Really cool. And then we've got a Naya. Only a few packs left of this box. We've definitely made short work of this one as well. And we are at a Slider. About 4 packs left to go. Got a Curse. And I cannot see Curse anywhere. This is what slows us down. Trying to find where I've put the cards. I know I've got one. There it is. That one just didn't look like it was foil. Yeah, the slow down bit is definitely the pile on the cards. Second from last pack. Oh, don't tell me the last pack again. It's not gonna be, is it? It's not gonna be something crazy. There's no way. We'll see. Oh, of course it is. We got a Fancia. Insane. And we'll put Fancia over there. So now we are on to the 6th box. So I'm gonna try something, because a lot of the good cards we've been pulling are from the bottom of the box. So let's have an experiment. We'll start from the bottom and see if that makes any difference. So I've got 2 piles, and we'll just work our way through these. But we're starting from the bottom, and if the math is behind it, we should hopefully see a collector error in this box, because this is the 6th box, and it's supposed to be something like 1 in every 3. So if we're lucky, this might prove the theory wrong. If it's it's a super, the theory is wrong. I thought we were onto something there. Like, we've got a Myktanus. We've got a Nunu. We have got a Fancier. I think that is our playset of Fancier now. Then we have a Gracia. Then we have we got a Butia again. This is the 2nd copy of Butia. We still haven't seen the big the big snake, the Ogre. I cannot remember his name, but we still haven't seen the big boss monster from that archetype yet. We've got Alarit. We'll take some from this pile just to even it out. We have got a Mikpola. We have got a Departure. We have got a Angelia. Come on, we got a Slider. And then from the piss pile, we got an Elegance. So, is this pile gonna have a gem in? Mikbulus. That pile was not very strong. Let's see if we can maybe increase our luck with this one. We got a Gracia. We have got a Myktanus. And we got a Harmonia. A Departure. We've got a Slider. And we got the Queen again. That is now the playset of the Queen. Before I said we had a playset, but we had the King as well. Now we've got a playset of the Queen. And next up we've got a Remnant. Then we've got a Myktanus. Which I can't find. Boom. And then the last pack, which would have been the first off the top if we hadn't messed around with it, is a Departure. So it wouldn't have been anything crazy anyways. We can sleep sound knowing that, you know, the boxes aren't in any weird specific order. But yeah, we are officially at the halfway point. You know, it's not going to take another 45 minutes, that's for sure, because we're going a lot faster than we were before. But officially at the halfway point for this opening. It's gone pretty well. You know, we've only seen one collector rare so far. You know, I'd like to see a couple more if possible. But hopefully we see some good cards. But yeah, let's keep on going strong. See if we can get any more goodies we haven't seen yet. We could still get a lot of the archetype cards in collector rare from this set as well. So there's a plenty. There's a plentiful, I think that's the word, of cards still to pull. So I'm hoping to see something unexpected. That's for sure. We've got a curse. And Noya. We've got a Urstic Micbliss. We have got a Mictanus. We have got a Ursoric Departure. We got a Ogadite Queen. We've got 4 of the Queen now. She's coming up a lot right now. We've got a Alarit. And we've got a Cutia. We have got a Micapola. That's not where Micapola goes. I messed it up. So I'm feeling for the next booster box. We do a booster box time challenge. See how fast a maniac that is trying to open Yu-Gi-Oh cards, how fast can he actually get through a whole booster box? See how fast we can do that. That'll be kind of interesting. Although we wouldn't be sleeving the super rares, I think I should still sleeve the ultra rares. But yeah, we're gonna see how fast we can truly go with this. Oh, we got another. That's the play set now, I think. Got the 3rd Coolia, the big boss. It's the 2nd ultra rare of the box, and we're about halfway through it as well. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. I must say, we're doing a-okay. Oh, that's a beauty I wasn't expecting to see. See what I mean? Wow, I was not expecting to see that right away. Got a collector rare trade-in. Look at the shine on the card. That is something really, really cool. Good thing we weren't speed running the collector rare box, eh? Wow. So that, ladies and gentlemen, what is a collector rare trade-in looks like. Honestly, forgot this card was even in the set as like a collector rare. So you can get rid of your secret rares because now collector rare trading is available. Pretty whack. I do like it. Let's keep going. So we got the Kios. We have got a Gracia. And next up we have got, come on, show us the love, a Cutia. We have got a Departure. We have got a Micbliss. Then we've got Elegance. Where does Elegance go here? We got a Micbliss again. And the last pack will give us a Noya? Yeah. I got a bit lost for my truck there. My bin is for sure overflowing with booster packs. But yeah, onto the 8th booster box. Right, so I'm going to time it because very soon we're going to see how fast we can open the box. So we're going to go right off, see how fast we can actually get into this booster box. So we've got an ultra rare. We've got to sleeve it and show you guys what it is. It is Big Dipper. So we now have the playset of that, but we are trying to see how fast we can actually get through a booster box. Oh, I thought that was a secret rare. It looked weird. How fast we can get through a booster box. If we can do it in less than 2 minutes, I am going to be well impressed. That's for sure. But like already, it's been around 30 seconds, and I am not getting any faster. So, and that is for sure the Ogadic Light. That's going to be the hardest part, to find out where they go as well. McBliss. Oh, we're about to hit the minute, and I don't think we're halfway through yet. We've got Ursitic, McTanis. Intense music starts playing. Dun 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 dun. Orange Light. We've got a Gracia. We've got a Renew. Oh, we're about to hit that 1.5 minute mark, and I still don't think we're going to make it. We've got Ursitic Slider. Come on, we've got McPolar. Probably hit the 40-second mark as well. This is not going great. It's not going great at all. We got QCR. Oh, we've passed the 2 minute 10. Oh dear, we're not doing great. This isn't a world record attempt, that is for sure. But we've certainly gave it our best go. Oh, we pulled an ultra rare. We've got Beautia, the one we pulled before. Quick look at that. Boom. Check. 2 minute 30. We might get to do it under 3 minutes. Maybe. Stick Slider. 40. The pressure. The pressure is definitely starting to mount. We got the collector rare. No, of course we get the collector rare in the speedrun attempt. We will come back to it at the end, but it's a Coolia, and that's insane to pull the boss monster as a collector rare. Oh, it's 52 seconds. Can we do it? Boom, boom, elegance. Boom, 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 boom. 8 seconds. No. And there's a bonus pack I did not see that was under there. So, boom, boom. Angelia goes there, and the last pack is 15 seconds. Boom, departure. Time it. I think we managed to do it in about in under 3 minutes and 20 seconds, which is pretty nuts. And we've pulled the third collector rare so far, which is Door Sulfur called Coolia. So she looks pretty cool as a collector rare. So as I was saying, you can pull the archetype monsters as collector rares as well, which is pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Well, that's another booster box down. Not a world record run, but we'll still take it. If you haven't already, be sure to drop a like. It means the world to us, you know. Let's keep on going. 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the 9th box. And I'm starting to get a lot of cards to my left. I think it's a new pile time. So we've got Ogadic Water Lily. Arctic Stepacha. We have got a Curse the Ogadic Light. A Gracia. You can see I've got a bonus Cutia pile here, which I did not spot before. Ooh, we got a king. We got our second king, considering we've got 4 of the queen. About time we pulled the king. But yet to get the big boss snake either. This is crazy. Cutia. We have got a Gracia. We have got a Angelia. Next up we have got a a Alrite. Next up from that we have got we got an ultra rare. We got the Big Dipper, which is that's the 4th copy of the field spell. Now the Ursa Arctic is definitely loving us, especially the fairy archetype as well. We got Nunu, which I can't find a home for. We've got the Water Lily again. We've got the Nayu. Nayu, where are you? Got a Nunu. A Curse. We've got the boss again. She's loving us. We've got the Coolia once again. She's got a lot of copies of Coolia now. A lot of copies of Coolia. We've got a Micpola. Almost put the wrong pile on the pile there. A Harmonia. What else are we going for? We've got a Slider. We have got a Elegance. Boom. Where is Elegance? And then next we have got a Cutia. Boom. Got about 2 packs left of this box, and that is going to be the 9th booster box wrapped up. We've got Mick Billis. I feel like I'm going faster than I was for the speedrunner template. This ain't right. This ain't right, that's for sure. And the last pack we have got a Alrite, which is pretty insane. On to the 10th booster box. We're almost through, boys. We're almost through. We've almost gone and done it. We've almost gone and done it. Yeah, so we've got a Angela. I almost went to put the cards in the bin rather than the pack. That would have been not good at all for sure. And we've got a Nunu. And we have got a Harmonia. Next up is the field spell again. This guy is stuck to our hands. It's like the 5th or 6th copy now. That is whack. We've got the Angelia. We've got a... we finally pulled him. This is the guy, honestly. Right, so we finally pulled the Overlord, which is basically the king of the snakes. Look at this guy. He's super cool. 3100 attack as well. He's not to be messed with, for sure. And that is the boss monster of Ogre-Diox. I'm so surprised we haven't pulled him sooner. But that is the look of the draw with booster packs. And we definitely can't complain because we've pulled 3 collector rares, and collector rares are the holy grail. So pulling a trade in a Pancratops and a Coolia, like, we definitely can't complain. And there's still 2.5 boxes to go. So we're not doing bad at all. Not bad at all. So we got an Ulreet. We've got an Earthstick Slider. We have got a Angelia. We have got a Curse. Where are we at? I can't see Curse. I'm just gonna walk that back a bit just so I can get into the box a bit easier. We're doing it, we're doing it. We've got a Elegance. A Micatanus. The snake artwork looks so cool in the pack. Completely like kind of not aligned though. Like the logo kind of wrapping around, but we'll pretend we never saw it. We've got the Harmonia. We have got, we got Beautia again. This is the 4th copy of Beautia. We've definitely got a lot of decks we can build for sure. Then we've got a Remnant. A Departure. Last few packs of this box. Can we pull any other gems? We've got a Micatanus. A Micbelis. 3 packs to go. Dun, dun, dun. A Ulreet. A Departure, and for the last pack, come on. About a streak of no hits. Can we get a hit? Boom. Mick Polar, not a hit, but we'll take him. Just try and sort my kind of mess of a stack of pile of cards out. And onto the 11th booster box. We're an hour and 3 minutes. We are killing it for time. Probably the fastest I've ever opened 12 boxes, that's for sure. Boom, we've got an Angelia. We've got a Ogadike Water Lily. We have got a new. Then we have got a Nayu. Then we have got a Earthsarctic Slider. Got plenty of the spells. Oh, I kind of pulled that away, and there is the second. We couldn't pull him, and now we're pulled him twice in a row. How wacky is that? We've got the Overlord again, looking really cool. That is my guy right there. And we'll keep going strong. We've got the Nunu. The Nunu. We have got the Cutia. Got a Ogadike Light. I put that in the wrong pile. We got Water Lily. A Mick Polar. I would definitely struggle playing these decks because I can't say the names of any of them. We've got Mictanis. Maybe the Ogadics, because Ogdodic, I don't know. Maybe them because I could just call them King, Queen, Overlord, Dark, but all in all, they're a bit hard to... all the cards are a bit hard to say, to be honest. We've got Mick Blues. And that pile of cards went flying. And we have got a Gracia. Where's Gracia go? Boom. Oh, we got Queen again. Maybe the second playset of Queen. Maybe. We're almost through the 11th box as well. Another box just disappearing. And we've got Beeman. Remnant, sorry. I should probably just say that, yeah. We've got Remnant. Nope, because they both are called Remnant, so that's not going to help me. We've got QTA. So yeah, that's Naya. And that's Nunu. We've got McBillis. 4 packs left to go. And we've got a Water Lily. A Departure. A Angelia. Second from last pack, we have got a... Oh, we got a Polary, which we haven't seen in a while. I was definitely hoping to pull another one of these guys. You got Polary, the level 1 Synchro. Boom. And on the end, we have got... Ogadic Water Lily, to no one's surprise. Onto the last booster box. If you've made it this way through the video, thank you so much. Means the world. Drop a like if you enjoyed. I hope I've kind of showed you a lot of the cards in the set, because there's a lot for sure. And of course, you know, there's definitely some interesting decks out there, and hopefully in the last box we can pull another collector rare. The odds are 1 in 3, so we've pulled 3 and we've opened 12, so this is the last box for anything like that to happen. So I'm praying. We've got Mictanis. All in all though, I'm not really sure what card I would like to see in collector rare. Because we've seen one of the, you know, the strategies, the big bosses for the strategy, which is insane to pull. And we've pulled the Prankrotrops, and we've even pulled a Trade-In, which is just a cool generic consistency card. So like, I think we've pulled some good collector rares, so anything will definitely put the icing on the cake, that is for sure. We'll take just about anything. McPola. Got Gracia. We have got a Dark. A Harmonia. I'm just waiting for like some epic music to start playing as we pull the last collector rare. Like, ooh, build the hype. We've got Angelia. We have got a Slider. Come on, you can give us something good. We've got a McBillis. I feel like we've been hitting a lot of duds right now. There must be a lot of good at the end. Yeah, we have got a... Oof, that's a really good one to pull. I'm quite happy we pulled this. This is insane, case. We've got a Snake Rain collector. which is a really, really good collector rare to pull as well, especially if you're playing that Ogre Dialect strategy. Discard 1 card, send 4 reptile monsters from your deck to the graveyard. That is insane. Just being able to send 4 cards from deck to graveyard. For any 4 that you choose that are reptiles, just busted. And like, that's what a collector rare looks like. They're so cool. Another really good collector rare to pull. This case being nuts. I'm about this. Like 4 collector rares. We got a Snake Rain. I remember when well, I don't know what set it was, but we opened a set. I think it was like 6 boxes and didn't get a single collector rare, and it's just super weird. So I'm glad we've managed to, you know, break out that streak of not getting collector rares and actually getting to see some this time. Because boom, we've got some insane collector rares on this table. A deck strategy, 2 really good consistency cards that work in the decks, and of course the Pancratops, which is the, you know, a side deck staple. Just being able to put so much pressure onto your opponent. So yeah, busted, absolutely busted. I'm super hyped. That we managed to pull 4 collector rares, it's just nuts. We got the light, let's go. But yeah, if we pulled like 1 ultra and that, it's gonna be interesting to see what we get as the last few. Last few cards. We've got 3 packs left to go. We've got Elegance. Drum roll. Oh, we got King. That's a pretty good ultra to pull, to be honest. That is the play set now of the King of the Ogre Dialect, so that's really good. And the last pack. I'm not expecting anything. We've had about 3 good hits out of this box. Oh, and we get a 4th good hit. That's insane. 2 good cards at the bottom of the box. We've got Beautia. I'm super surprised to get another card out of that box. What an opening. Just over an hour, not bad at all. Opening 12 boxes. I'd like to thank anyone who stayed till the end of the video. I know it's a long video, sometimes hard to stay through, but I hope it was worth it. We got to see some really cool collector rare cards and kind of get an overall feel for what Ancient Guardians is all about. So be sure to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it. Heading over to TotalCards.net if you are interested in any of the cards we pulled today, because they'll be on the website, available singles or as booster boxes. So you know, we've got it all for you. And any other type of Yu-Gi-Oh product or Pokemon Magic, we do it all. So definitely worth the time to go check us out. But with all that being said, thank you so much for staying to the end, and I hope to see you in the next video.